What is going on, guys? Today we are back, episode 16 of The Valley, the Old Farm. This episode, we're coming to the end of this series. I'm just going to let you guys know I'm about happy with where we've left it, and we're going to sell everything off soon and just kind of see. We have to pay off all the equipment and kind of see where we stand. This episode, we're getting into our corn harvest. We still got to come back and get the wheat and stuff done, or whatever I planted there. It's been so long since I've got to sit down and enjoy this. We're going to start up, hopefully, something else pretty soon. I don't know just yet how we're going to do all this going forward, but this will probably be my last farming series for a little while. And, you know, as much as I hate to end it, I'm going to pursue something else for just a little bit and kind of go from there. But, you know, I don't really want to. But, you know, a lot of y'all, I had a Need for Speed Carbon series going back from a little while, and my PlayStation 3 broke, and I lost that game save, and I can't get it back, so I'm looking to start that again soon, as well as another walkthrough of another game that I'm going to work on, but, you know, I'm still managing to continue with both pages. My wife had 2 cancer removal surgeries in this past month, 3-week intervals. So things have been tough. I haven't been able to get a lot of work done. And I wish I had while we had some downtime, but I've had to take care of her. And that's kind of my job. I'm her husband. So things has been rough. A lot of you on the second page don't know because y'all don't watch the main page or etc. And for those of you on YouTube, well, you may know if you've watched my videos on that, because both of my channels from Facebook goes on YouTube over on England Plays. So that's why the intros are a bit different if you've ever wondered that. And it's just because my perspective pages have different intros, except for England Plays. It has the same one as this one, but, you know, yada yada yada. I'm just fucking rambling. But, you know, our corn is yielding pretty good here. As you can tell, I mean, our yield hasn't really dropped, and while I can get a lot harvested with this fast harvester, I don't like having to use it. But these fields are just, they take too long, and I really don't like time lapsing unless I absolutely have to. So, you know, kind of just saying there. And the more I thought about it, I was going to time lapse this, but I changed my mind because I wanted to actually talk to you guys over here. I haven't actually done a video that wasn't time-lapse in a while over here, so, you know, hopefully soon you'll see a lot more of me. I'm just saying that I'm going to pursue this next series. I'm going to run through it as quick as I can and hope for the best. I'm not going to take no shortcuts on my editing, but we're going to push through that series as fast as possible, get all of it recorded just in case my new PlayStation 3 breaks. It's not new, but it's hasn't been used a lot, and we'll come back for that. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can do with everything. I'm sorry that last series didn't work out. A few of you guys was interested in that series, and I'm going to have to restart it over again, but, you know, that is personally okay. And everything with me, I'll take down the old videos and we'll go from there. But I'm going to end the farming series first before I jump back off into those. Just so you guys know. And everything. So that's the way that's going to work. I've got this episode and possibly 2 more is what it's going to take to finish up everything over here. And then we're going to end this for a while. You guys won't have to look at Farm Sim for a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you guys are happy about that one. And I know I'm excited about starting a new adventure again. You know, I got a few little endeavors I'm going to work on. I did get me a PlayStation 4 back thanks to my dad. Appreciate that to him, forever grateful, because he knows I'm working so hard and I'm only making very little money. In the last 6 months I've made $50 on Black Ops Fan, my main page over here on Facebook, but you know, it's all good, man. I didn't really do it for money. I done it just to see if people would watch, and I mean, that page took off. This one, I mean, it's been relatively slow, but I haven't given this one a proper introduction per se, you know, like I really needed to, and partially that's my fault. I should have put a lot more time and effort into, you know, spreading the word on this page. And I can't drive this damn combine. It's so fast, it just kind of gets sideways on you. So a few hiccups here and there, no biggie. But while I don't have to have the fast version, it's just simpler. You know, I get harvesting done a lot faster over here on the bigger fields and everything. So it all, you know, it works, to say the least, but it's not my favorite harvester in the world. I use it when I got big fields, and it happens to just work out for us for the better for the most part. But you know, over on PC, I mean, I could do a lot more with farming than I have been, and I know that. I just kind of haven't ever done it. You know, I use course play with workers every once in a while. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It just works. And it gives me, you know, my B-roll footage that you guys like to see a lot of the times. I just set the workers on it and flip the camera around a little bit here and there. We need to fire up the Mercedes-Benz and get it over to the field. We're not going to get the grain cart out for this harvest, because it isn't needed for one, but you know, it's all good. We got animals to sell off, equipment, garden stuff. I mean, we got a lot of work to do and everything, but I'm trying to just get finished up. We still got hay bales and stuff to work with too. And you know, that's okay. But we'll get there sooner rather than later. But anyway, sorry about that. I had to take a little break there. I kind of lost my place, but my wife had lunch break, so she called. But let's get this corn unloaded there out of the harvester, and we'll keep moving forward, and I'll try to get back on the right track. I hate getting interrupted while I'm working, but I always take her calls when she gets a break, so it always works out. But anyway, I mean, back to, I think what I was saying was about the new series is we're going to get this finished up in the next couple episodes here, and then I'm going to try to work my way into those new series as quick as I can. Let's jump in the combine here and put the pipe up. Get this thing rolling about as good as can be expected. I mean, we've suffered a little bit of yield loss, I think, in this field. But at the same time, I mean, I'm going to probably prep the smaller field to be sold. That way we'll get a better price and leave this one alone. I don't know. I mean, I might get the anhydrous out on this and at least cultivate it because it's going to need it. But I don't know yet. I mean, it's all going to be a big blur. And I doubt say I'll do that on video anyway. You'll just, after the last video, I mean, because the very last one will end up being me selling everything off. I mean, I think we still got some bales to sell off too that we harvested off of our fields. I don't remember if I've done that yet or not. I have to look back and see. I haven't even loaded this game save up since this footage was recorded like, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. But we're getting back into work as soon as possible, full time again, at least 2 days a week. Anyway, that's where I left it, was 2 days a week because it was just easier on me. But I'm trying to keep up with everything, guys, again and get back to the way things used to be. I miss my career, you know. This was my choice of job, and no, it doesn't pay my bills, and I'm still okay with that. I mean, I don't really care. I have merchandise for sale. Hopefully one day people buy my merch and they like that stuff. Haven't actually looked in a long time either. But that's pretty much going to do it for corn harvest here. We got to get the harvester taken back and kind of sort of go from there. This thing folded up. Header's folded up as well. I hate to end this series, but I don't know where to take it to from here. And I mean, we got a lot of stuff to get done. I'm going to take our total number at the end of this, and that'll be our starting money for when we start our next series, unless I just start fresh again and don't run a consecutive one. Because I mean, it's going to be a little while, so I might just have to do it that way, just start fresh, and we'll start with the 100,000 to kind of sort of buy what we want and go from there. We got to get the other guy moved back over to the shed and get him parked after we get him unloaded. Try to get him going here. Mercedes cab over is a bit slow, but it fit the European style map. Ansley, can you stop with that stool, please? But, you know, things has been, like I said, crazy, and I haven't had the time in the day to really work on everything like I wanted to. And this series, I mean, I was getting ready to close it off anyway soon. I was going to try to do one more season, but I've changed my mind. We're going to end it once we get everything done. We got plenty of bells up top there to take care of. And I'll still have another cut on those as well. When we get to the next episode, we got to harvest the wheat, and then we'll bale that up into straw bales as well for extra money. But, you know, we're getting there, and kind of sad to see the series ending, but I do not wish to continue at this time. I want to work on some other things and kind of diversify my content, and I find it hard to do when I'm doing too many consecutive things at once. So we're going to finish up the last few episodes I got planned for this, and then that's pretty much going to do it for this series, guys. I'll catch you later.